Fellow Toastmasters guests, when I was in college, my brothers and I traveled to Uganda to visit my parents and extended family. It had been a while since we were in Uganda, so we were really excited. We met up at Heathrow Airport with my brothers flying in from the US and continued to connect to Entebbe Airport in Uganda. Besides visiting family and friends, we also planned to do some tourist activities, including a safari and whitewater rafting. First on our agenda was whitewater rafting. A point of information for you. Did you know the source of the River Nile is in Uganda? That's right, folks. It's in a town called Jinja, and it offers world-class rafting experiences with Category 5 rapids. Category 5 rapids are expert-level rapids that are long, unpredictable, and potentially dangerous. When my brothers and I were planning our rafting trip, we had no idea about rafting categories or that Uganda had Category 5 rapids. On the day of our adventure, my brothers and I made our way to Jinja from the capital city, Kampala, arriving at the meetup point by the source of the Nile. Our guide provided the group with an overview of what to expect, the mechanics of rafting, including paddling and weight shifting, and walked us through safety tips. The guide also informed us that we will encounter Category 3 and Category 5 rapids. After the briefing, everyone put on their gear, a life jacket and a helmet, and proceeded to jump into the raft. As we floated down the river, we approached the first rapid, and our guide yelled, "Paddle!" And we all proceeded to paddle with all our might, and whoosh! We hit the rapid. We all managed to survive, staying on the raft. This continued until our guide announced that we were approaching our first Category 3 rapid. On approach, the guide reminded us to try and stay on the raft. We hit the rapid. I placed my paddle on the floor of the raft and held on tight. The raft rocked from side to side, water splashing everywhere. The person sat next to me fell out with a loud splash and boom. Then the water was calm. My brothers and I survived, managing to stay on the raft. The folks that fell off swam towards us, and we helped them back on. We continued through 2 more rapids and then stopped to take a break on land. The guide informed us that we had 1 more rapid, a Category 5, and suggested that those of you who have had enough or not up to a Category 5 should get off here and walk to the final meeting point. 4 members of our group decided they were done and left. My brothers and I, being complete novices, decided to continue. We figured we managed through Category 3s. How much worse could it be? Back in the raft, we made our way down the river. And as we were approaching the Category 5 rapid, the guide told us that this particular rapid was known as the Widowmaker. Apparently, a competitive rafter who had encountered some of the world's most extreme rapids had died a few years earlier at that spot. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, I froze. My heart started beating so hard. Fear took over. I looked over at my brothers, and I saw the look of fear in their eyes. Someone bravely asked, Can we turn around?" "No can do," said the guide. "It's too late to turn around." The guide told us to focus on trying to stay on the raft and cautioned that if that became too difficult, to let go and fall into the water. "The raft behind us will be available to pick up anyone who falls over." Great, I thought. Someone will be on hand to retrieve my body. The guide said, "Get ready." Then he yelled, "Paddle!" And we all proceeded to paddle with the last ounce of strength that we had, and whoosh! We hit the rapid. The raft rocked from side to side. One side went up in the air. The guide yelled, high side, high side. We were all so panicked. We forgot what the command meant. We started to capsize. We all screamed, ah! One of my brothers yelled, let go, let go, let go. And we all let go and boom. We hit the water. Time stopped. All around me, I saw arms and legs pumping as everyone rushed to get to the surface. Reaching the surface, we were all shell-shocked. Swam towards the raft, grabbed onto it, and floated to the riverbank. Getting back on land, we sat down, breathing heavily for what felt like an eternity. Fellow Toastmasters, guests, with bruises all over our bodies, my brothers and I made our way back to Kampala, mostly in silence. We congratulated ourselves for having survived the Widowmaker and vowed to never, ever do that again. Back to you, Madame Toastmaster.